Question.
What is a woman?
I just really like to know.
What do you think the answer to that question is?
Well, I'm asking. That's why I came to a college professor who's this is what you do.
What other kinds of answers have you gotten?
A lot of like this, where you're not answering, and I've gotten a lot of that. So
I think it's interesting that you say that some of the people you've interviewed have been reluctant to answer it, and I think that has a lot to do with the questions that preceded it and the way that you've conducted yourself in the interview.
How have I conducted myself?
How do you think you've conducted yourself?
You just really don't want to answer the questions, do you?
I came today very willing and enthusiastic about answering questions about women's and gender sexuality studies, which is the work that I do.
You wanted to answer questions about women's studies, and so.
Now, I'm not an expert on body language or anything, but from the way his arms were crossed and the way his legs were crossed, he seemed to be in a very defensive posture to me.
And so, shouldn't the first answer you should be able to provide is what exactly is a woman?
Well, for me, it's actually a really simple answer, and that's a person who identifies as a woman.
But what are they identifying as?
As a woman.
But what is that?
As a woman.
I thought that was very interesting how to identify as a woman is to be a woman. But the root of that is a woman, and he's asking very simply, well, what are you identifying as? A woman. Okay, well, what is a woman? What is a woman? That man will not answer that question.
Do you know what a circular definition is?
I do.
It's sort of like what you're doing right now, where a woman is a woman.
Mm-hmm. Well, because you're seeking what we would call in my field of work an essentialist definition of gender. I think it sounds like you would like me to give you a set of biological.
Now, what the hell is an essentialist definition of gender? All he wanted was the definition of the word woman. Every word has a definition. When did we get away from words having definitions? At this point, we should just scorch and burn and throw away all dictionaries and Webster's and encyclopedias and any type of representation of a word having a definite definition anymore, because none of it matters.
Or cultural characteristics that are associated with one gender or the other.
I'm not seeking any type of definition. I'm just seeking a definition.
Yeah, and I gave you.
A woman has its own duty, and a man has its own duty, and a lady cannot do the duty of a man, and a man cannot do a duty of a woman.
Can a man become a woman?
I identify as a duck-billed platypus on my mom's side and a Tyrannosaurus Rex on my dad's side. When he said, can a man become a woman? That man just shook his head because he knew he was going to have a hard time defining what the hell type of question is that. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what a non-binary is either. I haven't done my research. I apologize before making this video in advance to anybody I may have offended with not knowing all the new terms and general definitions of the different peoples of the world. All right? But I will investigate that and figure it out for you. But it's amazing to me how, these other people don't either.
No.
No?
No.
What about a transgender? Transgender?
No.
No.
It look like if you want to become a lady but you're a man, you have something wrong in your mind. Something wrong in your family, something wrong in you.
What about if someone was non-binary?
Come again?
Non-binary?
Uh-huh.
Do you know, like like someone is...
You're not a woman, you're not a man.
What? What the hell is even that?
Yeah, someone is neither. There's something else. Is that?
What the hell is even that?
Daddy, chill.
Idugro amana yi kide mai na yole peria gwan topis. He's saying we have never seen things like those. For a man, he has a penis. For a woman, he has a vagina. So we know this is a lady, this is a man.
What if it's a woman with a? What if it's a woman with a penis?
Both.
Is that?
What the hell is even that?
Kide mai na begere ngiro entabo.
People are laughing. Is that a dumb question?
Definitely.
So you're a world-renowned gynecologist and surgeon. You're also a transgender woman. Can you tell me a little bit about?
Well, I mean, I identify as a woman,
What the hell is even that?
but
You're a woman, right?
I'm a woman with, I mean, that's my life, day to day, but I have a transgender history.
But what is a woman?
A woman is it's a combination of your physical attributes and then what you're showing to the world and the gender clues that you give. And hopefully those match your gender identity.
The critics on the other side of this, of this issue.
There aren't many.
We'll have to put that under further review. Immediately.
But go ahead.
There aren't many who would disagree with what you're saying about.
Well, the dinosaurs of the world are certainly out there.
That woman just said, you're a dinosaur if you believe a man is a man and a woman is a woman. That's why earlier I said it. I identified with the duck-billed platypus on my mom's side and a Tyrannosaurus Rex on my dad's side.
Okay, I would say that's, pardon my non-medical language, kooky.
What the hell is even that?
You don't see any? You think this is totally irrelevant?
Yep.
I mean, there's already tons of examples of biological men that are now identifying as transgender women have entered into the sports arena and they're crushing the competition, they're breaking records, they're destroying chances at scholarships and other opportunities based on sports and education. They're getting in direct line of being in very dangerous situations with little girls and little boys being at the bathrooms or like multi-gender, multi-sexual, whatever you want to call it. There's already been examples in Scotland of a man identifying as a woman being shipped to a female prison or jail and raping and impregnating multiple other women. I mean, there's got to be a line here to where fantasy doesn't cross over into reality. In the honorable and lasting words of the great Kevin Samuels.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!